Thank you for your patience. Mercury in retrograde is real. I won't get into details, but thank you for your patience. I am really happy to read for you. I got really giddy thinking of my Aquarian friends when I was reading, so I'm excited. You have the Angel of Serena, and Serena says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Ooh, I like it. What does Serena say? Serena says, God is the source of all your good. Release all your cares and worries to me, and I will bring them directly to God. The more that you surrender to this situation to heaven, the more you surrender the situation to heaven, the more open you become. Your openness, like outstretched arms, welcomes the gifts that we bring you. I want to say, I understand this message because when I rolled out this structure and the Five of Cups, I feel like Aquarians need to create some sort of ritual every day where they practice gratitude, because I just gotta like thankfulness, like gratitude from this Five of Cups reverse. So with structure, with the Hierophant in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, that's what this card represents. The Hierophant is like it can be religion, but it's more like a spiritual practice, something that has a routine so that it can be like embedded within you. So I feel like to receive abundance, you'll need to create a gratitude routine, whether that is something like writing 5 things down each night that you are grateful for the day, or saying a prayer before you eat. But I feel like gratitude is going to bring a lot of things into your life. So let's continue. Okay, Serena says, when you worry, however, it closes you down. It then becomes more difficult for us to deliver your gifts. You don't notice your gifts, or you push them away. God's infinite creativity means that your financial support will come in unexpected ways. One of the reasons why you worry is because you don't know how your money will be delivered. You can release these worries by completely relying on God's wisdom and care. Notice your repetitive thoughts, feelings, and ideas. They are our way of communicating divine guidance to you. As you follow these divine directives, your supply comes to you on the wings of angels without delay or reservation. The more that you can relax and trust, the faster we can bring these gifts your way. I like it. And I just signed up for a trip with an Aquarian friend, and I'm like, it was a good deal, but I'm just thinking, like, how am I going to pay for it? So if fellow Aquarians are feeling the same way, then let me know. Spirit, could you clarify structure and the Five of Cups reverse for Aquarians and all those who love Aquarians? What are the spiritual messages for Aquarians and all those who love Aquarians? What are the life messages for Aquarians and all those who love Aquarians? Please surround us with the warm, light, loving light of God and give us God-given guidance for the highest good of all. Ooh. One more shuffle. Four of Bells or Four of Pentacles, Ace of Bells or Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups reversed. Let me think. So we have the Four of Pentacles. It's usually holding on, but in this particular deck, it's a cute little fairy deck. And it's it shows a man, or not a man, a little elf under a mushroom, and he's taking a rest, and then this elf over him is kind of looking at him. It looks like he's gonna like thieve his things whenever he sleeps. It's kind of like, has more of a sneaky quality to this card than in traditional decks. So when we're talking about resources, you're worried about your resources. Pentacles, bells represent your material, your money, your finances. Often the Four of Pentacles in a money reading is, it talks about holding on to wealth too tightly, being stingy, not being in the flow of exchange, because whenever we give, then it's like The economy is like an animal. It's like a cyclical animal, right? Animal? Is that what I meant? Well, it's a cyclical thing. So, I didn't mean animal. Oh my God. What word am I trying to think? This is gonna kill me. Atmosphere? It's a cyclical... Anyway, it's the economy is a cyclical thing. So in order to stimulate the economy, consumers have to buy the things, right? In order to get the money, you have to have customers to buy from you. So it's this whole trade, it's this whole exchange, it's this whole ecosystem. I don't know why I thought animal, but ecosystem of buying and selling, trading, and giving. So it's particularly a big thing this time of year in December because we're going through the holidays. So the holidays are all about gift giving, and maybe you spent too much on Christmas, or whatever you celebrate, spent too much on holiday gifts, and now you're kind of holding back, pinching your pennies. We do have the Ace of Pentacles right here, so you might have had some good deals in your shoppings, even though you're like holding back and saving. Maybe that's part of this, like you're getting items on sale and you're not able to... I feel like there's also, this is so Aquarius, I never got these gift givings for other people, but I can see it now. I feel like Aquarians want to give more this holiday time, but they feel like they just don't have enough to give, you know, like they aren't making enough, or for whatever whatever it is, they feel like they can't give enough to their loved ones, because we have the 10 of Cups here, and it's upside down, and usually the 10 of Cups is like happily ever after family card. And so when it's upside down, it's like, I feel like it's like a wish for your family. You wished that you could get more for your family, and you couldn't get as much as you wanted. That is so Aquarius. You guys are so giving. And so that's why I feel like you are, this like waiting to receive abundance, waiting to receive money. It's like maybe you overspent, and you're still sad because it still wasn't enough. Oh, that's so sweet. It was enough, Aquarius. We love anything you give us. And remember that gifts are not always about money. It's not always about how much you spend. Sometimes just being around your friends is a gift, and you can do something creative to let your friends know that you love them, let your, coworkers know you appreciate them this holiday season. You could do something like bake cookies, or, I just traded clothes with one of my Aquarian friends, so you could do something like that. We didn't like go shopping or anything. We just swapped clothes so that we didn't have to spend our money on new clothes. And it was kind of like a gift exchange, even though it was, I guess, like old gifts, right? So just try and think of creative ways to let your loved ones know that you love them, and you don't have to break your bank spending for others. This is such a sweet message, but I do think perhaps to get you through this feeling of holding on too tightly to your resources and feeling like, oh, I overspent, oh, I feel like this daily record of what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for, is going to bring in more offers, more deals, more abundance, and when you have more abundance, you can give to those you love. Whenever I just saw this, I saw bells up here instead of cups, and then we have bells right here, so I'm thinking like holiday bells, something to do with holiday bells. So maybe that's a sign, that's going to be a sign for you from angels, is that whenever you hear holiday bells, just remember to be thankful for what you have, the loved ones in your life, and know that you are a gift every day to your loved ones. So sweet. I really believe that. You're super sweet, Aquarius. Now, on to your money, career, and health. But first, I gotta make my money, right? So, a message from our sponsors. Okay, for your money, health, and career messages, we have education reversed. Let me read that for you. And I'm gonna stop reading the whole thing because ain't nobody got time for that. I need to find a way to shorten these readings. Okay, education reversed. Education says life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. Reversed education says stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or it could be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to. Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter, some sweet. The strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay to not know. That sounds like a lot of Aquarians, I know. But usually they have like a unique perspective on things, you know, so I like that. Okay, so we also have the Knight of Wands or Passion. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. But I feel like this is your energy. It's paired with the Prince of Swords, which could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But on this particular deck, it has little zodiac stuff. Here's a water bearer symbol. And y'all have to let me know. This pyramid, is this an Aquarius symbol? What symbol is this pyramid supposed to be? Can we zoom in on this? It's in several of these, and I don't know what it, like the symbol that it wants to represent. Is it Aquarius? Let me know. Anywho, I feel like this has to do with something like a passion project of yours, something creative of yours, and there's going to have to be some sort of authenticity, like it's uniquely you. I mean, Aquarians are unique, right? But maybe part of being uniquely you is asking more questions or something. I feel like getting to your dreams is going to take like asking questions. We have the Queen of Acorns, so the fire element is highlighted. Again, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Spirit, please surround us with the warm, white, living light of God. Please give us God-given guidance for Aquarius and all those who love Aquarius in their money, health, and career. Like it. Okay, you could also be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or, I'm sorry, with Cancer. I saw Chariot here, or a Virgo. We have the Hermit reversed. And that's a lot of characters, so let me just go through it one by one. In your money, health, and career, you may have come in with a dream, come in with a fire, with a passion, and I feel like whatever you're trying to do in your money, your career, you have a fire behind you, a passion behind you. You are tired of doing things alone. You're tired of like doing all the work, I feel like. You're ready to come out of hibernation. Perhaps you've been in a little isolated period for a while, but I do see you coming out of, like, charging out of that, actually. Like, okay, I'm ready to get out of here. But the Hermit is someone who, he is this threadbare kind of monk figure, right? And he's usually depicted as a man who is walking through the desert. He's given up all his possessions. He's walking through the cold, dead, dry desert night, and he doesn't know where he's going. Like, the horizon is so flat. He doesn't have any landmarks to tell him where he is or where he's going. The only thing he has is this lantern in his hand, and the lantern is basically like the light of God showing him the way. So it's like this internal compass he has and this connection with the divine that leads him through this journey to where he can get to his destination. And it's an internal struggle. It's something that we, like a soul's journey that we have to go through. A lot of times we don't have the words for it, right? It takes on this like quiet, introverted quality, but we don't have the words for this journey we have to go on. I think this is part of the not knowing, right? So maybe you're in a place spiritually, maybe you're in a place within your career where you don't know where you're going and you don't have all the answers. Or maybe I'm feeling like it's like you think you know you have the answers, but you don't. So again, ask questions, because something you might have once thought was set in stone is actually, you know, something different entirely. But in any case, the Hermit, whenever he's reversed, it can talk about isolation, but with all this fire energy and with this Chariot coming like guns blazing out into the world, I feel like it's like you coming out of hibernation. And in this one, it's so cute. It's a little elf in a tree. He's reading a book, so he just wants to be by himself, read his book, and, you know, take care of himself, and just kind of hide away from the world and learn more. The Hermit is all about knowledge, a lot like education, right? Knowledge, self-discovery. But I think you are ready to get out of this self-discovery period. You've had enough, right? But I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of ambition within your career. You're going to be like the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is like, if this is not an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius that you know, this could also be your energy. Just the Queen of Wands is someone who is very loyal, warm. She is very funny and sexy, and like lights up a room. She's very light and happy, and everyone just like floats to her, right? Like moth to a flame, Queen of Fire. We have the Chariot right here, and the Chariot is, he's a little fairy, and he is pulling a chariot that's pulled by several different bugs. So cute. And all the bugs they're kind of like little mischievous fairies, and they're going in different directions, and they want to like do these tricks. And so the goal of the person who is driving the chariot, he has to have enough control within himself, have enough control within his direction. He has to be super directed on where he wants to go, super focused where he wants to go, and kind of rein all these different energies in. This might be like coworkers you're working with. If you're in an authoritative position, you might have to deal with like a group or a team that is kind of rambunctious and silly, but you gotta like rein them in, right? But with this education card, again, I feel like it's like, while you're trying to wrangle the troops, these like wild children going everywhere, they're teaching you. So just remember that we're all teaching each other. But I also saw that this fairy has laurel on the side of his helmet, and that usually means like victory, success. So the driver of this is in charge. The driver has enough determination and self-control to get these little wild ones to where he needs to be, and these little wild ones help him, right? It's learning and teaching. Cool, I like it. Let's get on to your love. I also want to say, let me focus, that I saw this lily right here, so you might, it might be like a peacemaker situation, where you have to wrangle wild people, wild children, wild co-workers, and make peace, have everyone make peace with each other. So in your love and personal life, you got 2 whispers of love. We have the only thing that is real is love, and we have new love. Ooh la la. So the only thing that is real is love says, it's very sweet. We have a parent holding hands with a little baby. We have doves of peace, like the peace lily I just saw, and then the world. So maybe this is talking about world peace for you. We have families hugging, 2 friends. We have a satellite here, very Aquarian satellites, technology, Uranus energy. But the only thing that is real is love says, and I also want to say that all this life looks like it's coming from one tree. So what I'm getting right here is that we're all rooted together. We're all like one. It says, shift your focus from the problem back to love. I like it. And then new love says, embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. So if that's still applying to this other stuff, if love isn't your focus at the moment, then it could be love for humanity and your friends and all of that. We have a very pretty girl, and she's reaching out to catch a falling star, to put it in her pocket and never let it fade away. It's very pretty, and she has butterfly wings over here. So let's read the extended messages. 7. The only thing that is real is love says, shift your focus from the problem back to love. We are conditioned to dwell on problems. The true reality is love. Make the choice now to take a deep breath and focus on what is true. Negativity will disappear once you affirm, everything is okay, I choose love. Sweet! 26 says, embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. Everything has a season. Get ready, as someone special is now in your life. If you are in a relationship, there is a burst of new energy coming into this partnership. This could also mean new energy in a place of employment or a great opportunity that is coming your way. Either way, good stuff, right? I love it. I love it. So let's knock 3 times for 3 shuffles. Or I guess knock once for 3 shuffles. Surround us with the warm, white, loving light of God. Give us God-given guidance for Aquarius and all those who love Aquarius. Could you clarify attraction and nourishment and the Ace of Swords for me, please? One more. We have 8 of Leaves or Swords reversed. I like it. We have the Knight of Leaves reversed. And then we have the 3 of Swords. Oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I don't like that. I don't want to leave you with that. Okay, give me 3 clarifiers for this. I feel like you might cut some of you might be cutting a lover loose. It's going to be sad. 3 for these 2, please. Obviously, that wouldn't be for all of you. If you are dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Gemini. Well, Gemini, if I said it. Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, then especially I think some of you are going to be letting your lover go. 50 ways to leave your lover. Ooh, yes. Okay. So, Aquarius. When I confirmed, we got 2 Ace of Swords reversed. An Ace of Swords reversed is sometimes a lie. It is sometimes an untruth, like something that you can't exactly see. Like something that wasn't explicitly said, but something... you know, it's like they didn't lie, but they didn't convey the information. We also have death here. You could be undergoing a transformation, but something looks like it's ending, especially since I said, and this is for those of you, especially dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or, as I said, Gemini, because we do have the Knight of Leaves right here, or the Knight of Swords. And we have a fox on the Knight of Swords. So the fox is someone who's sneaky, but the little sneaker got found out. This may be tough for you because we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed right here. And the Nine of Pentacles is the single ladies card. Someone who... you know, independent woman, gets their nails done, has their own place, pays their bills on time, you know, all of that. And so if you are breaking up with someone, I feel like there might be like you're not used to being single. You're not used to paying your bills. Like your own bills, right? You're used to like a double income. So you have to, especially with this Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Bells. So, like you may have to learn to, and we have the Angel of Abundance with money here too. So definitely some of you, if you are going through a breakup, you have freed yourself because we have the Eight of Swords right here, and the Eight of Swords upright is someone who's trapped, but now it's reversed. So you freed yourself, cut someone out because we have this sword, and there's heartbreak. The Three of Swords is heartbreak. Sometimes it's a third party. If you're not dealing, well, I don't want to throw too many characters in the mix. Aquarians will know. Let me know in the comments. But 3 is third party. It's a really crappy card and it sucks. If it's not a third party, then it's just grief and loss and pain. It usually shows 3 swords piercing a heart because it's just like 3 different thoughts that break your heart, right? So... I think with this attraction, I feel like for some of you, you were attracted to someone else, and so finally you were like, okay, bye, I don't even think you're acting on it necessarily. Like, I don't think you have acted on it, but... I feel like you're attracted, and so you had to tie up loose ends with someone else first. Let me see if I can see something for singles. If you're single and you come in contact with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, I don't think they're telling the truth exactly. I think they might be unavailable, like seeing someone else. Well, bummer, Aquarians, bummer. Can you see that? I hope next year, right? Next month, next year, you have a better reading. The Death card is always good, even though, you know, you might be experiencing a separation right now. And we have new love, too. We have new love. And, I mean, if you had to cut someone out because you found a new love, then, you know, I think it is best to move on. But your new love could also be like this whole career, education, learning, teaching thing. But anyway, transformation is always a good card. Death is always a good card because as something, you know, dies, as it ends, something new begins. Like if you look at trees, then they've been there for like hundreds of years, right? And they've gone through their winter times where all of their leaves have fallen off and their branches are just dead, dead, dead. And then springtime comes around, they bloom again, and then fall comes around, they lose their leaves. So it's just this, like, cyclical thing, right? And cyclical like that ecosystem economy thing I was trying to think of earlier in your reading. But, yes, it's regeneration. So, let me think of one more message for happily coupled individuals. I think there might have been a lie about money, and I think that you have to change the way you spend your money and go through a transformation of like what you share with your partner and the expenses that you share with your partner and the financial goals that you like. I feel like there needs to be a plan of financial goals and spending and all of that. Let me see if I can get a few more things. I'm not getting the like hits that I was getting with the 78 Doors deck. I feel like you're gonna like sniff out a new job opportunity, but it's gonna take some digging and kind of like some sneaky, like there's a fox here, like a sneaky stealthy behavior, but it's like down in the trenches. Like you're gonna have to go down in the trenches to find a new job opportunity if you're looking for one. Be careful with your cars this month. Just make sure to have them checked. You might be able to get a new car. That's all I have, Aquarius. I love you very much. I hope to see you next month, next year. Make a Christmas wish in the comments. Subscribe, like, share. I love you very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.